quick delivery from Balgobin and is dispatched. 18th over now in progress. That was a short delivery. Look how it sat up. So Nathan Massad has been there for a long time, so getting a so getting closer to the 100 now. 93 for the loss of 5. This is the 18th. Not clear skies that could be accustomed to. It's lots of bushfires in the air recently, causing a little bit of a foggy effect throughout the country. There is also that Saharan dust that will come flying across Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana. Over. Balgobin completes 4 now. 18 gone. 94 for the loss of 5. Juicy full toss. There he goes again. Nathan Passad taking his fellow wicketkeeper to the cleaners, hitting him out of the ground and into the nearby trench. There's no doubt about this, if it's gone for 6 or not. It's definitely a big 6. So Nathan Passad on the verge of a half century. 1 hit away. 44 from 58 deliveries. Personal milestone approaching for him. Lots of drama from the part-time bowler in the full-time wicketkeeper, Aldane Thomas. And one of the wicket keepers, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, former Indian captain. One of his wickets, or most famous wickets, is that of Travis Dowling, Guyanese and former West Indies player. And whenever you Google Mahendra Singh Dhoni's wickets, you see that one comes up. ACS continues on their tour. Chesney tomorrow, Police on Friday, Maltinoes on Saturday, and then Enmore on Sunday. Getting towards the end of the 19th. Quick delivery, dispatched over mid wicket, will run away. Small boundaries here at Reliance, and 4 more to North Essequibo. At the end of 19 is 106 for a loss of 5. Cutting and missing in Balgobin's final over. And Nathan Prasad still approaching that half century. It'd be good for a personal standpoint for him to get there. He's going to get there this time with this shot. Powerful shot from him. You await the signal of the umpire, but from this vantage point, it's clearly over the boundary ropes. 6 runs, no signal from the umpire, but it is 6. Two sixes and 6 fours. Strike rate of just under 80 runs per 100 balls. Balgobin and the rest of the bowlers should not be too worried about the boundaries. It is a very small ground. 50 to him, and he got there with this shot. Powerfully pulled over mid wicket and has gone into someone's house as well. That's a batting card for you so far. The captain did not trouble the scorers at the top of the order. Suresh Prasad got 14. Kamraj got a first ball from Suresh Danai. Osborne did not stick around for too long, and Balgobin just got a brace. Prasad now and Singh at the middle, 51 and 28 respectively. Slight hold up in play because the ball has gone so far. Taking persons on their bicycles to go get the ball again. So let's look at what's happening for ACS on tour so far in terms of their batting. Oren Williams leading the way, 135 runs. Yadram closest to 100 and second to him. So all the batters getting an opportunity. Prasad goes again in the air. Oh, and this time the fielder ran past. That's Avin Gangadin. Misjudged that one totally. Hemant Singh now on strike. Well bowled Tino. That's what we'll hear from Tyrrell Tull had he been bowling, wicket keeping while Nagamutu bowls. Those are back in the golden days. Beautiful shot, just delaying it momentarily and gets it into the boundary at backward point. So some lusty blows of late as the over comes to an end. That's the end of 20. 118 for a loss of 5. So Karan Ganesh is into the attack now, replacing Bashkar Yadram at the northern end. Partnership of 83. So very good partnership, but coming a little too late for North Essequibo. Flighty delivery with pace off. So Karan Ganesh, perhaps one of the better thinkers of cricket generally, one of the leading players in this ACS team, taking pace off. Hemant Singh on his knees, looking for the short square boundary on the onside, losing his shape. Slaps this one, 2 fielders around. So North Essequibo, comprising players from Queenstown on the Essequibo coast all the way to Charity and the Pomeroon there. And of course South Essequibo in this area, from Queenstown back to Supnam. Then they have the islands, then there's East Bank Essequibo, then there's Bartica. So lots of sub-associations under the Essequibo Cricket Board. End of over 21, 121 for 5. Small venue, so spectators are picking up the match and the action from the roadside. And a popular mode of transportation is the bicycle. So there they are, just on the western side of this ground. We're a stone's throw away from and Regina, the town on the Essequibo coast. And then from Regina you head further west. You head to Lake Mainstay. Where we are, we already passed Lake Kapui, already past Mashabo, Tapakuma. So lots of lakes on this Essequibo coast. Yadram, switch to the southern end. This is his fourth over. Suspect he's going to be bowling his fourth quarter of 5. Beats the bat, beats the keeper, but it's wide. Playing a miss and again going across the line. And that's the wagon wheel for Nathan Prasad. That's his scoring shots so far. Lots of shots on the onside and in the V on the offside. Playing a missing. Good delivery from the big show. Fashionable hairstyle being sported by Yadram. The shout is 2. Gangarin does well. So as you head further north from Reliance and you pass Anna Regina, you head to Henrietta, the home of Robert Chu. Puma dealer on the Essequibo coast. Get all of the latest style and fashion in Puma from Robert, right in Henrietta. Puma shoes from Robert Chu. In the air, short of the fielder. Keeper Bodie not taking it cleanly, but no overthrows. End of over number 22, 124 for 5. Leading wicket takers in this year's tour, Suresh Danai. 7 wickets so far. Carmichael behind him on 5. Williams as well. And in terms of ACS, Bhaskar Yadram there with 3 scalps. Dayal 3, Karan Ganesh 3. So you'll find the ACS players being on the charts because they're playing in every match. Glasgow and some of the other players there you're seeing just had 1 match against ACS. ACS continues their tour tomorrow, Chesney. Friday at QC against Police Sports Club. That's in Georgetown. Maltinos on Saturday and Enmore on the East Coast on Sunday to end the tour. Savagely pulled away. That's a slug sweep this time from Hemant Singh. And he gets a 6. Moves up to 42. That one's left the ground very quickly. So Karan Ganesh just slightly straying in line. And that one was slug swept front of square and into someone's yard again. So look at the number 4s and 6s in this tour. Oren Williams, 24s. Bhaskar Yadram, 12. Ricardo Peters for South Essequibo had 10 4s in his innings yesterday. In terms of 6s, Aldrin Thomas leading that race. He has 5. Leon Swami in 1 innings, 4. Randall Wilson, Bashka Yadram 4 each, and Oren Williams again featuring on both charts with 3. On this small venue here at Reliance, many boundaries scored. So this game is going to come to an end in one favor. Overall, we've seen 42 boundaries in this, 42 fours in this innings, in this match, sorry, to go with 11 sixes. So while this game is going to head in one direction in terms of who's going to win, it's taken a long time to get there since that break after 12 overs. The ball is back with Karan Ganesh. Singh tickles it finally, looking for his half century as well. Will not take on the arm of Balgobin. So partnership now worth 96. So they're inching close to 3 figures in terms of their partnership. They've spent a long time in the middle in very hot conditions, so they deserve a 100 partnership. Will they get it in this shot? They will. Nice flowing cover drive, square of the wicket on the offside. So Nathan Prasad continues to look very good in his innings, taking the score now on to 135 in the 23rd. And a 100 partnership coming up in quick time. Even contributions, you would say. 50 in the partnership from Prasad, 43 from Singh. Karan Ganesh wicketless so far. This is his second over. Not for long. Nathan Prasad, rush of blood, and has gone stumped for 58. That's wicket number 6 going down the first for Karan Ganesh. And after 23 overs, 137 now for 6. So we're down to the penultimate over of the match. It's going to be bowled by Bashkar Yadram from the southern end. Flighty delivery. Singh looking to get to his half century in one hit. We'll have to wait a little longer. Hemant Singh, 44 from 45 deliveries. Cutting and cutting too close to his body, almost feathering it to the keeper. He's running out of time, so he's thinking that he needs to get there in one shot. So after the partnership of 101, it was broken by Karan Ganesh, and to the dismissal of Nathan Passard. Now Hemant Singh approaching his personal milestone. Just losing his shape, losing his concentration as well. One over to go after this. One over after this. So he's going to be off strike for the moment. This is now the final delivery of the over, leaving one for the new batsman, Lance Roberts. Roberts negotiates his first delivery, the end of 24, end of Bashkar Yadrams 5 as well. None for 21 for him today. 138 for the loss of 6. We're looking forward to your company tomorrow on FL Sport as we continue our coverage of this year's ACS Tour. Tomorrow we begin at 11, the 30 overs game from Chesney Sports Club on the Quarantine Coast. So it's 138, we're down to the last over now. Amarnath Prasad is going to have an opportunity with ball. Ball in the last over. It will be his first and last as well. Hemant is going to get off strike. He's going to be on 4-6 and the non-strike is in. Let's see if Lance Roberts will have the ability to get him back on strike with enough time to get to his half century. Still 98 runs away from victory. Down the track he goes, advancing. All he needed to do was get a single, but he's going to run away for 4. He's going to keep strike, Roberts, off the mark. And he's going to keep Hemant Singh off strike. Juicy full toss. He had to dispatch it, and he did so. So ACS bouncing back to their winning ways. They've played before today 3 matches. They began with a victory over Tugbo Park, and then against West Berbice they won again. Lost to South Essequibo, and now bouncing back to their winning ways against North Essequibo. So the trip to Essequibo Coast, it's 1-1. Clean bowled. Amarnath gets a wicket. Lance Roberts looking to hit him out of the ground this time, exposing all of his stumps and losing the off stump in the process. He's gone for 4. It's 143 for 7. Sidney Peters it is to face the penultimate ball of the innings. He goes through mid wicket as well. Will they settle on one? They have to, if Hemant will have an opportunity to get his 50. 144 for 7. Last ball of the game. So as we're about to wrap up the actual game, let's take a look at the run chase. It never really got going with the captain going without scoring. Nathan Prasad 58, Suresh Prasad 14, and some single digit scores 6, 2, 4, not helping the cause at all. Hemant Singh and Nathan Prasad really gave them a chance. It was a fire shot nonetheless, and they finished on 144 for 7 from 25 overs. Danai leading the way with 4 for 24 from his 5 overs. A wicket apiece to Carmichael, Karan Ganesh, and Amarnath Prasad getting a consolation wicket in his first and only over. Wicketless Bhaskar Yadram Balgobin and Alden Thomas, the wicketkeeper. Good effort in the end. Just 13 extras they leak. Good way for ACS to end their tour of Essequibo, but the tour of Guyana continues. Tomorrow they take on Chesney at Chesney. So we'll take a break from this game and come back with a presentation in a few minutes. tree. I tell him to flee. I tell her it was under the sycamore tree.
You know. And something we have been missing for a lot of years on this trip is that we never pay tribute to the guys who made this possible. And I want to let all the North Essequibo people here today, without Stanley and Travis, this would not be possible. From the time we were introduced by Anthony to play this game here, these guys was ready, willing to do anything necessary on behalf of the North Essequibo team. A lot of these youngsters here today will take this for granted. But for every 100 people that play cricket here, How much of them is doing the work of these two guys? Not a lot of people. And it's really thankful for them to and bring an afternoon like this to SCQB. And we really appreciate all the hard work. Thank you. For Travis, we have an ACS Cup on behalf of the relationship we have gotten here today, and looking forward for many more. Somebody on over there. You take the picture like how you run for the catch.
Thank you.
To Mr. Stanley, we have also an ACS Traveling Cup. And we hope you appreciate this as much as we appreciate it given to you. You're welcome. To the umpires, it was a very hot day, and we appreciate the effort that you stand out there and work with the time clock that we'll be able to catch the ferry tonight. We thank you very much for your part in this whole affair. Now I'm going to turn you over to the captain of ACS for today's game. Only for today's game.
Good afternoon, guys. First of all, I'd like to thank the organization for putting together this match for us. The team showing up and playing against us. I know you guys had noticed, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago. To the groundsmen, doing a great job with the wicket, getting it ready for us, and everyone else who made it possible. With that said, we have MVP gloves. We would like to hand over to your team, to Nathan Passad. Come on, Buri. With that, also, we have the trophy and the medal for the team. Yaram is going to hand over that. Again, thanks, guys.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to thank the North Escribo team for hosting us today. We had a great time out in the middle. To the live stream crew, thank you guys. We really enjoyed it up in Escribo. We look forward for touring next year or in future, and we have some medals and a trophy to give over. Thank you, guys.
Shalom. Okay, we take it from later. Rolo, next. Shalom, who's the captain? Next. Come on, put your hands together as these guys receive their medal.
Guys, we also have a ACS Cup for the manager of the Northwest Scuba team. Ari is going to hand it over to him. And if we can have someone from the Northwest Scuba to say something along with the captain.
Okay. I don't like mics. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of the North Essequibo Cricket Committee, I would like to thank ACS for choosing North, first of all, to play today. So we do appreciate your effort that you would have made to allow us to participate in a match. Unfortunately, we will lose, but that's how cricket goes, right? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So let me congratulate you for the winning of today's game and hope that next time that North Essequibo will become better and stronger. So next time you visit Essequibo to play cricket, don't take us for granted, right? We're going to come stronger. So once again, let me thank you very much for allowing this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much once again, guys. And we thank you for your time on the stream. Tomorrow we continue our coverage of ACS Tour. We head to quarantine for the Holy Thursday clash. Chesney against ACS. My name is John Ramsing. On behalf of all the guys behind the scenes, we thank you for your time. Yes, baby. No. Okay. Please take care of yourself and each other. Until tomorrow, goodbye.